say?
You'd better explain why I had to kill the same guy over and over again.
They were illusions. Phantom doubles. Like those conjured by certain mutants. Who knows what other tricks the preacher has up his sleeve? Right now, he poses a greater threat to our cause than the Ward. Head over to STC Malachite and find Ozersky. He's a friend of Spark. He'll help us understand this tech and come up with a plan to tackle those doubles.
been a while. Is that new wallpaper? Where's Ozersky, Sarge?
Who issued your passes?
He did. All right, take it easy. We'll find the professor ourselves.
Freeze. This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
Have you heard about what went down at the Dugas? I was there.
Yeah, sure. So you're telling me the Monolithians wiped out all the soldiers at the Dugas, and you somehow got away without a scratch? Bullshit.
I got lucky. That blind preacher of theirs almost got me.
Faust? I hear he's calling the shots for the whole monolith now. You must have a lucky charm if you ran into him and made it out alive. All right, you're in. After the Dugas, our scientists' jobs will be a walk in the park for you.
I've been in the zone for a long time now, and I'm still afraid of the emissions.
When I left garbage, I was headed for Pripyat, just like everyone else. Then I stopped just shy of it, as you can see. And I think I made the right call. Tech likes peace and quiet, and it's always messy in Pripyat. So if you need something fixed or adjusted, give me a shout. Just don't rush me, okay? No rush, I'll do it nice and slow. Yep, don't be a stranger.
Hey, welcome. Take it easy on the drinks. Did you hear what they did to Ozersky? Don't let your guard down. The Malachite we knew is done and dusted, loner.
How may I help you? It's all good. I've sampled everything myself. I'll see you again.
I can't concentrate. They won't leave me alone. No time to myself, even in the exclusion zone.
More work again? No rush, I'll do it nice and slow. Yep, don't be a stranger.
I've been in the zone for a long time now, and I'm still afraid of the emissions. Don't...
Professor Ozersky says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood? Good. Here's what we've got. Have a nice day.
Turning into a zombie is the worst. I'd rather die fast. They're hysterical!
I can't concentrate.
Okay.
Need a drink?
I got one too.
It's all good. I've sampled everything myself.
Getting bigger and bigger. And then it hit me.
That's so funny. I forgot to laugh.
I'll see you again.
The cats here shriek all night long. Just like on the mainland. Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozersky, the director of STC Malachite. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
Tell me about Malachite.
STC Malachite is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, no theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at S.T.A.L.K.E.R mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about the subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by Psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older Psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
Psi consciousness. That rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, they tried to establish an unauthorized connection to it. The experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the zone. It now serves as a warning about the perils of impulsive scientific endeavors.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
I'm not entirely sure we still have any books with enough information here at the center. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives would come in handy here.
I got them after the signal. They're saved on this flash drive.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. However, analyzing these archives will require a considerable amount of time, and I take it you need answers as soon as possible. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
Two things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Howdy, eggheads. Care to tell me where Ozersky is?
Young man, I'd like to ask you.
Nah, don't bother. Just get Ozersky for us, all right?
Tell him we've got an appointment. talk to our boss.
Hello. See you around.
got a real breakthrough here. We've gone from incoherent noises, grainy visuals, and flitting shadows to a repeatable illusion, clear and vivid. We've finally determined the range at which C effects can produce distinct induced illusions. They're still lacking specific details and features for now, but we can already create projections of both physical objects and images born from the human subconscious.
Raspy, we're on our way. Give me a sit rep. Raspy, come in.
My initial hypothesis is confirmed. The sea influence within the ranges in which we operate at the center doesn't entirely cease even after a complete shutdown. We'll continue with the experiments on induced illusions, but all participants will receive specialized recovery medications from now on. Moreover, we are developing an emergency security system to shut down the station if the sea influence within its range exceeds acceptable levels. Professor Ozersky has been transferred to the main and wants to participate in further research with the center. I'm hopeful for his eventual recovery.
Attention. The launch of the mirror was successful. All research personnel, please proceed to your seats.
Thank you for the control. Fortunate. Do you know anyone on that list? Regrettably, no. But I know someone who could assist you. Richter. He used to be a guide. But now his work mostly revolves around finding people. He's just the man you need.
This Richter guy's all over the place. Seems to know everyone in the zone. Where do you know him from?
If not for him, S.T.A.L.K.E.R and I wouldn't be working together right now. I was interested in meeting him, and Richter arranged it. I wouldn't recommend someone unless I was certain of their competence. Richter knows his way around the zone. If anyone from this list is still here, he'll track them down for you.
Do you know where I can find Richter?
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the 100 Rods bar in Rostok. Try looking for him there. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there. Raspy's gone dark. Do we head in, or wait a little longer? Just hold on. We've got a little time left. Why does he always want to play the fucking scouts? S.T.A.L.K.E.R warned us against going in alone. Once he gets back, we're gonna remind him about how the customer's always right.
Hello. Looking for some equipment, are you? Here's what we've got. Have a nice day.
Another stalker? What can I do for you? Good luck in wherever you're going. Another field trip? Look, at least let me... Wait, you're not one of them scientists. Whew. Listen, buddy, if you need to go places, I can help you out. But we gotta stop and take a break along the way, alright? These eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock. Take me here, set my equipment up there. Man, I should have stuck to the swamps. Where are we going this time?
Hey, man. I see you're back, huh?
No, I'm just passing through.
Come on, cut it out. It's payday, right? And you're thinking about what to do with your paycheck.
Well,
I did
a
get
new
some
face?
overtime this week.
Come here.
Good for
I'll pour you a
you.
drink on the
And
house.
it's the right time to
in
place a
exchange for
couple
some
bets.
cash, of
Turn
course.
That overtime into double time.
Well, maybe just a couple.
Nobody really expected the freedom duty deal to last forever. The only constant around here is Eugene's jealousy of my business. He's got his own supply issues, but he's always eyeing my shop, always trying to scare my customers away. You better stay away from him. I've got quality goods, tried and tested. Check it out. Come on, pick something already. Stay away from Eugene.
I don't like what's going on in Rostok right now, pal. War means death, and I came too close to that once. I'm not in a hurry to get back there, but I can't just up and leave, you know? The guys here need all my supplies. So, are you gonna try something on? The best defense is good protection. What are you looking for? Come in. Ask away. The best defense is good protection. What are you looking for? Take care, friend.
When the factions are fighting, it's great for business. The demand for our goods is through the roof. Restocking can be a challenge sometimes, but it's nothing we can't handle. Ragman has it easy, of course. The guns he sells are still smoking. I suppose old habits die hard. Hopefully that drunk will meet the same fate soon enough. Take a look at my merchandise. I've got quite a selection to choose from. What can I get you? Gear or gun? Don't even bother going to Ragman.
Now that the treaty's been broken, I'm swamped with orders. Doesn't leave much room for creativity. You've got some tech to fix? Well, let's see it. Will your item remain the same when I'm finished with it, or will it undergo a complete transformation? Come back anytime.
Here's the Polovin. No clinking glasses on this one.
You want to chat?
Seem like a decent dude. We're just having a few
I need to
drinks.
find some people.
Everyone stays PDA.
Ozersky mentioned you might be able to help me with that.
You snatch Rostok
You're
from
making
us.
some friends, I see.
And now
Ozersky
you're
is a
doing
man
that.
with a heart of gold.
Just trying
When
to
he's
get
not
him
being
out.
pain in the ass, anyway.
Calm him down.
You seem pretty popular yourself.
Just go now.
Are you some kind of recruiter? Bringing folks to Strider, mingling with scientists, cozying up to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And you keep popping up wherever I go, too.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Ever heard of him? He's a legend around here. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to shake things up.
What happened to his old crew?
I could tell you they found lots of rare artifacts, left for the mainland, and lived happily ever after. But in reality, not everyone made it back from their trip to the monolith.
What's S.T.A.L.K.E.R up to? What's his plan?
That's something you gotta ask the man himself. And if he doesn't trust you enough, you'll never find out. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the type who keeps his plans to himself.
How can I find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy?
Nah. I might have said too much already. Either the zone's gonna help you, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R will find you himself. But I don't think you two would hit it off right now. As long as you and S.T.A.L.K.E.R keep looking for the Shining Zone, you better stay away from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone. Can you really blame him?
I found folks in the zone I can trust. S.T.A.L.K.E.R just needs to try harder. Speaking of which, do you know anyone on this list?
I know one of them, Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's sober, which, thankfully, isn't often. He's usually holed up in his old hideout and doesn't entertain visitors. If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant. He used to do some research with the collars and now he just collects them. Talk about sentimental.
Do you know where I can find mutants with those collars?
Sure. I'll even share the coordinates. But keep in mind that Dvupalov's been collecting these collars for a while now. The less dangerous mutants are all gone. Only the nasty ones are still out there. So, be careful. See ya!
None of us were following the wardens, but at least they brought some.
blind dogs aren't good. They're terrified of the colour orange. It reminds them of fire, you see. Those instincts are awfully...
Listen up, diggers! We got reports of an emission coming, so get to cover. your hunt? Did you get that collar? I've got some business nearby. Swing by my coordinates and we'll have a chat.
Looks like you made it and got the collar, so you're good to go to Dvupalov. I've tagged the location of his hideout for you. You should be able to get there just fine. If he asks you for a password, just say the leash.
Are you planning to guide people again, or have you given up on it completely?
I'm not sure, Skiff. The risk is too great. Even if I don't hurt anyone, I'm still a long way from becoming a true guide.
How does someone become a true guide? What does it take?
The guide, who used to help S.T.A.L.K.E.R, shared something with me once. If you manage to find the rarest artifact, the heart of Chornobyl, you can learn to understand the zone as though you were one with it.
Where do I find this heart of Chernobyl?
The guide said it's supposed to be in the Dead Valley. But that's no place for regular folks. You'd need gear that hasn't been invented yet. Or have the abilities of the guide himself. It's a vicious circle. S.T.A.L.K.E.R keeps saying only a miracle can help me. But I'm beginning to question whether we've got the same kinds of miracles in mind.
Is there anything else I need to know?
Colors aside, Dvupalov's only been working on one project lately. Vodka. Making it and drinking it. If he offers you a drink, don't turn it down, or you won't get any business done. But don't try to outdrink him either, or you might find yourself beyond medical help.